Hi, this is Arfax, and in this video, I'm going to show you how I collect my clients' information, organize it, and use it as my guide or reference to help streamline their workload according to their preference and boost their productivity. Let's say that we already talked to Sarah, and I've gathered key insights into her background, including her biography, personality, interest, and history. With this, we could get an idea of what kind of person Sarah is, the things that she's good at, and the things that she would most likely be interested to. Now, in this part, I listed down her goals and objectives and pain points. These are the most important part for me as it summarizes the issues Sarah faces, like too much workload, limited time for family, inbox, and communication overflow. With these alone, it gives us an impression that Sarah is experiencing overwhelming executive task. Meanwhile, in this part, yeah, this helps me identify the things that needs immediate attention and what is more important, like streamline daily tasks, protect personal time, maintain a clear division between work and personal life, and many more. This allows me to create a well informed strategy to address your needs efficiently and effectively. Now, here, I wrote the people that are important to Sarah's personal life, like her family. And I also added their likes and dislikes so I could get an idea about their personalities and characters. That also includes Sarah's friends, their history, their level of relationship towards Sarah, as well as their professional background. In this way, whenever they want to talk to Sarah about business, we already got an idea about their professional expertise. On the professional side, I made this table to show you how I organize people's name and information in my client's internal team. Here I include the role, their hire date, their priority level. I made it this way because for me it is very well structured and organized. Here, I also include myself as part of Sarah's team and as well as her executive assistant, just to have a visual. I use this as my guide whenever I have to communicate with them through any means. Like I could use proper honorifics whenever I send an email. I know their hierarchy of their position and whom they are supposed to report to or chain of command and how important they are to Sarah. I apply the same principle to Sarah's business partners or external team for B2B purposes. This is very useful to streamline communication. So, if Sarah wants to talk with them, even if she doesn't provide the whole detail about the person, with this table, I could easily get information about them. This is very useful. So if she wants to talk to them again, I don't have to keep wondering who these people are and might compromise my performance. Now on the next table, here, here is a sample table that demonstrates how I create a guide to visually edit my client's calendar for easier management. I typically advise my client that we should color code their appointments to allow us to quickly identify the purpose of each meeting, especially when the letters are too small to read. Like, for example, whenever a client wants to have a one on one with one of her team, we color code that meeting banana, or if it's team meeting, it is tangerine, or if it is important meeting or one-off meetings, we call it tomato, like that. Now, in this table, this is how I make a reminder towards myself or a reference to follow. This is why it is important for me to always communicate with my client to know their preferences so I could come up with something like this and time block everything according to how they want. Like um, how long the one-on-one meeting should be to put in calendar, um, how long should I send the reminder before the meeting starts, um, like hard time, like for example, workday ends at 5 p.m., like that. I treat it as a law or golden rule that I follow religiously. This usually applies to reoccurring appointments or meeting. This is my very foundation to manage my client's calendar and appointments. Now, in this table, uh, when she meets with specific people, I usually ask how they want to prioritize the said person and how long does she wants the meeting be. Like for example, Raj Patel. Um, she usually meets with him at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or and usually it's supposed to be 30 minutes long, and prefer virtual meeting like Zoom or Google Meet. And by the way, um, I always keep it to myself that I have to be vigilant about the time zone of which my client is working on. Oh yeah, here in terms of setting up my client's travel, hotel, and itineraries, I usually ask myself, I mean client, proactively on how they want to travel or what airlines they prefer, the hotels and the accommodation, their average allocation budget. So it'll be easier for me to look for airlines and hotels for my client. Like here, um, Sarah prefers Delta United, and she usually wants to be seated in a business class like that, and she's willing to pay approximately $1,000 to $3,000 per trip like that. So I don't have to keep asking Sarah uh, how she wants to travel because I already have these what do you call this tables. So that's pretty much sum it up on how I collect clients' information and use it as my guide. And in the next video, I'm gonna be demonstrating how I set up my client's calendar. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope I see you on the next video. Bye bye.